I remember the night that first time I ever performed this song. Shortly after I wrote it, it was at local Color Cafe. Big hand for local Color Cafe. The story goes that back then there was a house at the end of our street. A divorcee got remarried, and so she decided to put the house on the market. Well, it didn't sell right away, so she decided to rent the house out. And people moved in, apparently paid first month's rent and damage deposit, and then just stopped paying. And so a few months later, it takes a while, you know, to resolve this situation, but if you're familiar with the process, what happens is you go and you get the sheriff to serve them with an eviction notice, and then they've got so much time, you know, a few days or whatever, to get their stuff and get out. And if they don't, then you can hire someone, a contractor, to go in and haul all their stuff out of that place. But you can't take it to the dump right away. You got to pile it up outside, just in case they want to come back and claim some of it. I don't know how long, but a few days, I guess. So down at the end of our street, there's a huge mountain of people's belongings out in the front of this house. Well, my wife was out there talking to our friend Donna, who lived next door, one day, and they stood there and they looked at that pile, and they looked at each other, and you know what happened. I mean, when you see a pile of somebody else's crap laying out in the front yard, you got to go look at it, right? So that's what they did. They went down there and they looked at it, and they're talking about it and everything, and they saw something on the very top of the pile, and I looked for it. I still have it. It's in a box somewhere because we were planning on moving a couple of years ago, never got around to it, and I couldn't find it. I wanted to bring it. It's such a great visual aid. It was a shoe. It was the ugliest damn shoe you ever saw in your life. It was a 3-inch platform heel, and it was fabric coated orange with a green Paisley pattern to it. It was pitiful. I had never seen nothing like it. There's only one, just one shoe sitting on top of the pile, no second shoe. So, of course, Donna reaches up and grabs that shoe and hands it to my wife and says, "Tell Mr. Kevin to write a song about this shoe." Well, when they throw down the gauntlet like that, you know, you got to do it. You got to write the song. And but based on what? Just how ugly the shoe was. So I had to imagine the life that shoe must have had. And also, you know, more pertinent, imagine the life of the woman that wore that shoe. And that was where it really got interesting. And that was back in my bourbon drinking days, so I have to give a co-write credit to Jim Beam. He helped me out quite a bit with this song. And I called it, appropriately enough, Paisley Pattern 3-inch Platform Shoe. You took most everything when you left. My heart and all the groceries on the shelf. But in the closet way in back, you left one thing on the rack. One single solitary ugly shoe. One Paisley Pattern 3-inch platform shoe. It's a badge for the wicked things you do. Well, they made you look taller, but your heart sure seems smaller in those Paisley Pattern 3-inch platform shoes. Well, you sinned and you cheated and you lied. Well, I begged, Lord, I pleaded and I cried. But you kept running around while you smugly looked down upon the world from your elevated shoes. One Paisley Pattern 3-inch platform shoe. It's a badge for the wicked things you do. Well, they made you look taller, but your heart sure seems smaller in those Paisley Pattern 3-inch platform shoes. Now like a river, life keeps rolling on. And truthfully, I'm thankful that you're gone. For true love I have found
fun while you're out hopping round upon one single solitary ugly shoe. One Paisley pattern 3-inch platform shoe. It's a badge for the wicked things you do. Well, they made you look taller, but your heart sure seems smaller in those Paisley pattern 3-inch platform shoes. Yeah, they made you look taller, but your heart sure seems smaller in those Paisley pattern 3-inch platform shoes.